Hi guys, nice to see you all, even though I don't get to see you in person. Just wanted to let you guys know that I miss all of you, and I hope that you are doing something academic during our time away so your brains don't turn to mush like we talked about if you were there on Friday. So with that in mind, I'm going to be making some videos a couple times a week for hopefully some more fun things that you can do around the house with things that you have. Maybe get your siblings or your parents involved, and that way you can practice some math skills but still hopefully have a little more fun while doing that. So today we are going to do some toilet paper math. Toilet paper is a really hot topic right now because I don't know why. Everyone is very concerned about whether or not we're going to have enough toilet paper. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out how long the toilet paper in our house will actually last us, and hopefully that will put some people's minds at ease and allow people who are running low on toilet paper to get some toilet paper. So you are going to need a piece of paper and a pencil. So if you don't have those, pause the video, go grab some, and then come back and play. Okay? So here's our first step. So the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to need to gather some data. All right? So you are going to need to create a chart of some sort to hold your data so you have it all available for you. So I have a chart that I created, and I will show you guys what I did. I have a little T-chart here. So here's my giant makeshift whiteboard, okay, for all the people in my house. So we have the people listed over here, and then we're going to record how many sheets of toilet paper they use when they use the restroom, which I know sounds gross, but don't worry, it won't be bad. And so I have myself, I have my husband, and then we don't have another person, so I put my dog. So obviously my dog doesn't use toilet paper, so she's going to have a 0. But I wanted to have more than 2 people on our list, okay? So create your little T-chart. So pause the video if you need to. Create your T-chart for all the people in your house that are with you right now so you can interview them and get their data, all right? So then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to the bathroom, all right? And don't worry, you don't need to actually use the bathroom. You're going to take your roll of toilet paper, right? And you are going to roll out how much toilet paper you typically use when you go to the restroom, okay? Just a little rough estimate, all right? Just pretend like you're going to need the toilet paper, roll it out, and see how many sheets there are, all right? So I already did this for myself and my husband. So I'm going to record our numbers on my T-chart here. So my rollout was 4, and my husband's rollout was 6, and then like I said, my dog doesn't use toilet paper. If your dog does use toilet paper, that's impressive, okay? I'm going to put a 0 there for her. So to have everyone in your house go and do this little experiment and record their numbers, okay? So pause the video if you need to and include that data on your sheet. All right, the next step is we need to figure out what the average number of squares used per toilet paper usage in the household is, just to make our lives a little bit easier. So we're going to be finding the average of our numbers, or the mean of our numbers. Remember, those words mean the same thing. So to do that, what we'll do is we'll take our data and we're going to add it up. So in my case, all my numbers added up add to 10. So you'll do that with your numbers, right? And then for finding the average or the mean, we add our numbers and we divide by how many numbers we have. So in this case, we have 3 numbers. So I would do 10 divided by 3. So this might take a little bit of math work. I would ask that you try this without a calculator, just so that you can practice some division if you have numbers that don't divide evenly like I do. So I need to do my 10 divided by 3, which goes in 3 times, 3 times 3 is 9. 1, add a decimal, add a 0, and bring it down. And with my numbers, you'll see that we have a nice little pattern forming here. So 3.3 repeating is my household average of toilet paper sheets. Now, this is a little low because I had this 0 in here because my dog doesn't use toilet paper. So if I were to do it with just my husband and I, it would probably be a more accurate representation. But I just wanted to have that extra number included. Okay? So my household average is the 3.3. Okay, then after that, you need to do a little research. So if you still have your bag or box or whatever, I guess all toilet paper comes in a bag, of your toilet paper in your house, then this research will be really easy for you to find because it's written on your bag. So the next thing you need to figure out is how many sheets are on each roll of toilet paper. So here's my bag of toilet paper, all right? And down here in this red print is where I will find my information for the toilet paper. So you are gonna have to look all around your bag. If you do not still have the container that your toilet paper came in, then you're gonna have to do some Google searching, okay? So you can Google whatever branded toilet paper you have at your house. Just Google it, okay? So if you have Angel Soft, you can Google how many sheets of toilet paper are on one roll of regular Angel Soft. If you have, I don't know, Charmin, maybe you have the mega rolls. That's what these are. They're the big rolls. You could Google how many sheets of toilet paper are there on the mega rolls of Charmin. That will give you your information. I'm sure that that's somewhere on the internet, okay? So in my situation, it says that I have 286 2-ply rolls of toilet paper, okay? So now I know how many sheets of toilet paper are on each roll. So I'm going to write that down. 286 per roll. So what I want to figure out is how long will this one roll of toilet paper last us? Okay? So if each person uses on average 3.3 sheets of toilet paper, and there are 286 sheets of toilet paper on a roll, all we have to do is figure out how many groups of 3.3 there are in 286. If you guys remember, groups means that we need to divide. So I'm going to take my number, 286, can you see that? Yep. And we are going to divide it by 3.3. So remember, if you have a decimal division, it's going to be a little more work. But practice without a calculator. Try it. That way you are practicing some math skills while you're gone. So we move our decimal over. And since I moved my decimal over, I have to add a 0 on the inside. Move the decimal on the inside. Then I have to do my division. And this is going to take a little bit of time for me to do because I'm going to have to do some guessing and checking. All right? So I have to figure out how many times 33. It doesn't go into 2. It doesn't go into 28. But it does go into 286. So when I'm thinking about this, and I want to make a good guess, I can think about the fact that 33, that's pretty close to 30. 286, that's close to 280 or 290. So I could think about how many groups of 30 would that be? What would be a good guess? Well, I know that 30 times 10 is 300, so it can't be 10. Let's try 8. Seems like a reasonable guess. 4, carry the 2, 24, plus 2 is 26. Oh, that was a pretty good guess. So I would have my 8, 264, do my subtraction, and drop the 0. So now for my next guess, let's see. 8 was a little too high. Let's try 7. So I'm figuring out 33 into 220. 1, carry the 2. 21 plus 2 is 23. A little too high. So let's guess 6. 6 should be what it is. 18, carry the 1, 18, 19. So that would be 198. And I'm going to have some left over, but if we're talking about how many uses of toilet paper, we're not going to use toilet paper point a certain amount of times. So we would get about 86 uses of toilet paper. All right, so that's for one roll of TP. That's how much, on average, my family could use the roll of TP. Okay, so the final step is, now we got to figure out how many rolls of toilet paper you have in your house, and we'll see how long it's going to last us. So I have 86 uses here, and in my house right now, let's see, I have 1, 7, 8, 9 rolls of these toilet papers. So if I want to figure out how long this is going to last me, I have 9 rolls, and each roll lasts me 86 uses. So if I take my 9 and multiply my 86 to it, that will tell me how many uses I get out of all 9 rolls, because I get 86 9 times. So I'm kind of running out of space in the frame here, but that should be okay. 4, carry the 5, 72 plus 5 is 77. So I will get out of the toilet paper that I have in my house right now, like I said, it's only 9 rolls, folks. We will get 774 uses out of it. Now, that doesn't mean you get 774 trips to the restroom necessarily, because you might use more than 4 sheets or more than 6 sheets, whatever, for when you're using the bathroom. But I will get 774 rolls of the toilet paper out of my TP. That's a lot. I only have 9 rolls. So, all this to say, if you have a lot of rolls of toilet paper in your house, you're probably safe for a little while. So give it a try. See how long your toilet paper is going to last for you and your family. If you want to take it a step further, you can figure out how many times you could add in, all right, well, we would roll out the toilet paper twice each trip to the restroom. Or you could figure out, yeah, I get this many rolls of the toilet paper. If I have 5 people in my house, how many rolls does each person get? That kind of thing. And when I say rolls, I mean like spinning the toilet paper down. So, figure out how long your toilet paper is going to last you in your house. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and check back in another day for another video. The next one is going to be about baking. So if you like to bake, come back and watch a video. Miss you guys.